The town of Parkersburg, Iowa is in shock this morning after its enormously popular high school football coach was suddenly gunned down. We want to go to Parkersburg now, and CBS News correspondent Dean Reynolds with the latest. Dean, good morning.
Good morning, Harry. Well, you can see behind me the flag is at half-staff here in Parkersburg, and it's fair to say that this town of 1,800 has been traumatized by the shooting death of a man described here as a pillar of the community.
They came out Wednesday night to say goodbye to their coach.
He was there to make you a better man, make you a better person in life, and I can't believe he's not here anymore.
58-year-old Ed Thomas was a football coach here for 37 years, but his legacy is sure to reach beyond the gridiron. Thomas helped to pull his town together after a tornado struck a year ago, killing 6. The coach pushed to get the high school stadium rebuilt in time for football season, something he felt would hasten much-needed healing after the devastation, which he described to the Early Show's Julie Chen.
I've never experienced anything like this in my life. It's probably the most difficult days that I've had, and our community is mourning the loss of many of our friends here.
With a career record of 292 wins and 84 defeats, football was his life. He was honored in 2005 as NFL High School Coach of the Year, having inspired several of his players on their way to pro ball. Now his family and the community at large are attempting to heal once again.
My dad obviously has left a mark here. God always has a reason. At this time, it's very tough for us to understand that.
And hard to understand what motivated the troubled suspect, 24-year-old Mark Becker, to allegedly shoot Thomas, his former coach, in front of more than 20 students in the school's weight room Wednesday morning.
And after his arrest on Sunday for vandalizing a house, the suspect was taken to a local psychiatric ward for examination, but then he was released to his parents on Tuesday, and it's possible that if the police had known he was at large, this tragedy might have been averted. Harry?
All right, Dean Reynolds in Parkersburg, thank you so much. Brad Meester, a former player of Thomas's, is in Jacksonville, Florida to talk with us this morning. Coach Thomas's son, Aaron, joins us exclusively this morning as well. He's in Parkersburg, along with Police Chief Chris Luring. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chief, let me start with you. We know now about this suspect, Mark Becker, the trouble he got in, his psychiatric evaluation. Were you in the police department on alert? Did you have some sense that there was trouble brewing with this young man?
You know, to predict the events that unfolded, that was not a part of the equation. We did arrest him Saturday nights, and he was transported Sunday morning to a hospital. But we had no idea that something like this would ever take place.
Wow. Aaron, please talk about your dad for a moment. You were so eloquent yesterday afternoon as you addressed the press, but folks around the country really got to know him in these days after that tornado a year ago. He talked with us on this show. He was an extraordinary man in so many ways.
Right, yeah, and I think that's the only reason I'm talking is through all the things that happened here in Parkersburg. My dad was always willing to talk and kind of be spokesman for the community and for himself. And, I just hope to take from his example and move forward. But, the biggest thing, the football thing gets brought up a lot, but what gets overlooked, and I think the thing that our family is as proud of is his involvement in the church and the Christian man. And at this time, that's one thing that really helps us get through. We know where he is right now. And from this, I guess the other reason that I'm willing to talk right now is that hopefully something can get done, with the young man who did shoot. My father had some problems. The fact that he was released, I do know, uninsured. And I guess my challenge, and I hope, we have a lot of government type official watching and that they'll step up and do something about this. And that's basically the only reason I'm on here today.
Yeah. I would like to address just the idea of your father beyond football coach. You probably know I went to college in Iowa. I played for Ron Skipper, who reminds me a lot of your dad. Yeah. He was like a father. He was like a father to the people who played for him.
Right, my dad and Coach Skipper were great friends, and my uncle went and played for Coach Skipper, and just two great men of character, classic examples of what athletics and working with young people is all about. One thing that now that I coach basketball that I've taken with me is my dad said, if I just teach you to be a good basketball player or a good football player, I've failed. He really believed it was his job to make young men better, or young boys better men. And also, even with the ladies and things that he had in the class, he had one rule in his classroom: all gals be ladies, all men be gentlemen, and that'll take care of everything else. And it's something he truly lived by, and that's what I know he wanted the kids to take from his class.
Yeah. We want to get Brad Meester on here. Brad, you played for this extraordinary man. What did he teach you?
He taught me so many things, and I think he taught everybody that was in that program so many things. With him, it wasn't about, the X's and O's, the wins or losses. I mean, it was about teaching us to be better people and, teaching us the value of hard work, of pride in what we do, and just that camaraderie, the friendships that we build on a team. And, all of us that have played for him have been able to take that and just use that in our everyday life with our families. And, we can't say enough about him, and we just thank him for everything he's given us.
It's an extraordinary opportunity to have the chance to play for a guy like that.
Definitely. Like I said, he's taught us so much, and I wouldn't be where I am now without him. And it's those values that he's taught me that has gotten me here, and has gotten all of us, that have played for him to where we are.
Right.
It's just that work ethic and just that Christian values that he taught us. One of the great things he wanted was for us to be better people and better men, and it was wonderful.
Brad, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. Chief, thank you very much. Aaron, please know that there are so many people all around the country that want to send their love and condolences to you and your family and everybody in the community there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.